Bless up, everybody. This is Bobby again. And if you are between the ages of 18, at least if you just leave school and up to 20, maybe 4 years old, right? You need to listen to this video, right? Now, the main subject of this video, right? Especially for us Jamaicans, is for you guys to focus on yourself. Focus on yourself because it's going to be very important to later building a family, building a legacy, and building a good life for yourself. Right? Leaving high school, whether you leave with one subject, no subject, or 10 subject, when you leave high school, that is going to be, those next few years are going to be the most pivotal years of your life. And it is best to start those few years with a good mindset. With a good mindset. And when I say a good mindset, a mindset is important to getting you on the right path. Because being on the right path is the most important thing. Whether you leave with 0 subjects, 1 subject, or 10 subjects, when you just leave high school, it's like everybody is on the same playing field. Trust me, when you leave high school, it's like you're on the same level. No matter if you have 10 subjects, no matter if you have 11 subjects, the people who have 10 and 11 subjects, they just have a little better advantage. But I am telling you, it is as if you are all on the same page. Because really and truly, high school subjects only help you to get into college. And it helps. What happens, education teaches you to be trainable. You understand? And then which a job now wants somebody that is trainable, that they can train to have a good um to have a good employee, basically. But when you leave high school, nobody gives one rat's ass about you. Just think about it that way. Okay? Whether you have 10 subjects, whether you have 1 subject, doesn't matter. Now, what matters is the mindset. Because you find that you have a lot of criminals, you see, some of them have 10 subjects. They say, "Oh boy, the boy did bright and all that, and how him gonna this." And some people with no subject end up being the best this or the best that. That's why I say it's like everybody is on the same playing field. High school, the subjects matter, if you are going higher with education. And even so, if you're smart, if you didn't get subjects, you go and get them. And that is where mindset is important. Mindset. The mindset is what really takes you to where you need to go in life. The first thing you need to do is go about getting a job. And the only way to get a job is to get a job. I hear a lot of people say, that how you going to get experience if you do get a job, and if you get your first job you have to have experience. But you can get experience. You can, if you are serious about it. I mean, you have family, you have all that. You can ask them. You can say, want to try get something to do or whatever. You can get a job. And may I tell you this, you see, when you get a job, that is when people are going to be offering offering you jobs. It's weird. When I left high school, I was sitting around. I learned I think I learned Photoshop at school, and I was basically over my neighbor house, practicing with Photoshop and all that, and then I end up learning to make cards, and ended up making a card, getting it printed, and went to, I believe, half our crossroad, giving out cards, right? And that is how I got a job. So it's the mindset, because a lot of people, when they leave school, whether high school or college, they leave school and they are waiting by the phone for somebody to call them. They sent out resumes and all that. I have never seen, not saying it doesn't happen, I have never seen somebody sending out unsolicited resumes and getting a job. I have never seen that. When I started, when I was working in architecture, I I I I had started a phone shop, fixing phones and all that. And it was one day I went to buy parts. One day I went to buy parts for phones, right? And I was passing by an architect's office, because I went to UTech, I did architecture, right? But that's another story. I was passing by an architect's office, and I thought I would just go and see what this whole architecture thing is about, because yes, even though I went to school for it, going to school for something is different from working in the actual field. Trust me, anybody that has ever gone to school, whether high school, university, or whatever, tells you that the education you get, it it only it doesn't really it doesn't really give you the experience of actually working. It kind of prepares you for working there, but it really doesn't show you what to expect when working in the field that you study. But I was passing this office, and it was upstairs, and I was going upstairs, and my boss at the time, before, well, the person I ended up working for, he was coming down the stairs. He was the architect, and I was going up the stairs, and I told him I just left UTech and this and that and all that, and I and I didn't get a job. I was looking for a job and all that, and he said, "All right, send a resume, you know, or bring a resume, or whatever." And the next day, I brought my resume, and I handed it to a fellow that was working there. And funny enough, that guy that I handed my resume to, that day, that day that I gave him that resume, was the day that he was leaving that job. He left the job cold turkey, just left the job and gone. And they called me the Monday. So, not saying that sending out unsolicited resumes don't work, but I have never seen it. You have to be out there. You have to go out. That is one thing I always tell people. Go out into the street. You can't get nothing achieved sitting at home. You cannot. Sometimes you have 10 subjects and somebody have one subject, and them out there, and them a make money, them a do this, them a do great things. The life going great, and you are sitting at home, and wondering how nothing is happening for you. Go out, go and get something. Go and meet people. Go and make connections. Sometimes what you go to school for, sometimes that is not what you end up doing. I'm doing YouTube videos. I did some course at MTI for video production, and I like it. And I'm doing this here. I do drawings for people on the side. I draw. I do buildings. I've done some popular buildings. I've worked on some popular buildings in Jamaica. Buildings right? So get a job and don't feel like answering. Sometimes people use that as excuse. Say they send out resume and nobody no call them. It doesn't happen like that. Not not for the majority. Just think about you owning your business and you getting resumes every day. The, my boss that I was working for at the time, the same architect. I came to realize that while I ended up working there, his secretary, she used to hide resumes when they come in, right? She used to hide the resumes when they come in. She didn't want him to see them because not because of no bad mind kind of thing, or she never want anybody, but because he would always come by her and want her to write refusal letters. Not refusal letters, but a gentle no. You understand? So he was very, he's a person we respect because he was very considerate of people. When people send their resume, if he saw them, he would always write back and say, unfortunately we don't have the position or whatever. He would always write back. So the secretary would always just hide them. If she know that they don't need anybody, she would just hide them. You understand? So just imagine you work somewhere and people just sending you resumes. You have other things to deal with. You have this and that to do. When you need a electrician, you just call and or whatever. You try to get an electrician. You send out a ad for an electrician or whatever. You understand? And you getting resume for plumber or whatever, and you don't need that. So other people think that things are put down for them, or when they leave school, they are in demand. It doesn't work like that, you know. So when you leave school, just go out. When you go out into the street, when you go out, meet people and all that, you will figure out how to get a job. Trust me, you will figure out how to get a job. And also, certain jobs you don't stay in for forever, and don't stay with a bad paying job because of loyalty. It doesn't matter. And your boss don't really that loyal to you anyway. Not that they don't care, but really and truly, only thing that matters is the bottom line. Now, in this moment also, leaving school up to 25 or so, or until you establish yourself what you want to do in life, try and stay away from women. No, try and stay away from relationships. A relationship will only be a distraction, because a woman, if she's in a relationship with you, is gonna want to spend time. She's gonna want you to buy things for her. She want to gonna lovey dovey and all that. She wants you to show her affection also. Trust me, I fell into that. I fell. Listen. I have made a lot of mistakes. I have made a lot of mistakes in my life, and I'm glad still because I am able to share with you. As Jay-Z say, I did that so you don't have to do it. You understand? Try and avoid relationships. I mean, you got say a one woman no and again. Do try and avoid relationships. My mother used to always say you can lose a lot of money chasing women, but you won't lose women chasing money. And at the end of the day, you see, if you don't have the resources to take care of a woman, no matter who she is, you're gonna lose her. You're going to lose her. So focus on yourself. Focus on building your legacy, your portfolio, or yourself, so you can be able to take care of a woman, take care of a family, and just and flourish. Especially, and do not get children. Children will railroad you. Children are nice, for people who have the resources to take care of them. But when you don't have the resources to take care of children, they will railroad your life. Trust me. As I said, I used to fix phones and all that, and I remember one guy came to the phone shop, and we were talking, and he was saying to me, boy, I'm sorry him have children so early, or I'm sorry, he shouldn't have done it, this and that. And I had children, I got children before before things were cemented. So I understand where he was coming from, and I could see that this was a smart person. This was a person who, had he not had children, sometimes I meet some people, that this person should have been really a mover and shaker in Jamaica. A lot of people, a lot of men get railroaded because children. And that's why a lot of men say they want women who have money also. But really and truly, you have to put yourself in a position first to take care of people. Not just your woman, but take care of people before you can look at start having relationships and getting children. Better you back your fist. You understand? Better you back your fist and settle yourself than I kill up yourself. I go look woman. I go up and down. I say, baby, you look good and rated and this and that. And I spend money. I spend time. I give up your resources. I try to get a nice car for car. I go somewhere. I for go Burger King and KFC or wherever for buy our food. Better you go back your fist and know say, yeah, you secure the little niceness there. and and you have the time to build yourself. 18 to 25. Matter of fact, from your born up to 25, those should be your selfish years. Those are the years that you build yourself. Those are the years that even maybe your parents are still willing, if you have any. Those are the years your parents are still willing to help you. Those are the years that your parents, that you people, when people see somebody them age, them now go and look for a beg them and them something or whatever, because them know those are the years you should be grinding. Those are the years you should be trying to build yourself. When you reach up to 30 and them age, you should be a valuable member of society. So, as I said, it doesn't matter if you leave school with zero subjects or 10. Get into the mindset of building yourself. Get into the mindset of building. A lot of people I know that are millionaires left school without subject. They left school and people don't know how they're gonna they're gonna make it. You understand? But the mindset is important. The subjects don't matter. The school don't matter. The mindset matters. So people, anyway, like and subscribe to the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Big up on yourself. This is Bobby. Best up.